You so glad that we get to spend some time together. How are you? Let me know how your week is going. We're already in the second day of the week, so you got the rest off on Monday. Now you're on Tuesday. Now you're actually expected to work, and instead of just hanging out and talking about the weekend, you're actually supposed to do stuff. I certainly have stuff to do today. So let me know how you're doing. Let me know what's going on in your day. Let me know how your practice of data science is going. Remember, we're just trying to get a little bit better every day, right? You don't have to become amazing overnight. It takes time. But let me know what you're doing today in order to get just that little bit better in data science. That's kind of the whole point, right? For us to be able to come together and say, hey, let me improve on this. Let me do something different today. Let me move my skills forward in a different way, a unique way, or something else, right? So that's the whole purpose of the data roundtable format, for all of us to come together and talk about those things. I walk in here with no agenda. Whatever the group wants to talk about, that's what we'll talk about. That's the way this works. So let me know that you're out there. Let me know what you're working on. Let me know what you have going on. I have quite a few things going on. The coaching side of my business is growing more and more. I'm in the process of onboarding a client right now. I have another client phone call later today. I'm going to check in on a couple of clients that are in the middle of. So far, it's working well. I think there's an interesting market or interesting need for Notion. But yeah, I know I'm definitely know I'm late to the game, right? A lot of people are very enthusiastic about Notion, right? So I'm a little late to that, but I've been using it for that client management side, and it's working, pretty well, pretty well. I've even made a couple of customizations to a template that I was using. I think they're called templates. So if you understand databases and you kind of want a little bit more of a GUI interface to them, because I think that's one of the upsides of Notion, definitely worth it for you to check that out. Um, it's the structure of it is intuitive if you're already familiar with some relational database concepts. But at the same time, they kind of try to hide the database elements, right? You can get a lot done in it without knowing any sort of database work or database knowledge. So yeah, if you use Notion, let me know. But I was doing some work in Notion earlier today to keep track of all my clients. I try to be very hands-on with my clients. So I always try to keep accurate notes, any exchanges that we have, any emails that we send back and forth, any meetings that I have with them. I always make sure I document them in my Notion, and it's going very well so far. It's going very well. It lets me uh, manage all of the clients I have. I have a growing list of clients, so let me know if you use Notion. I'm going to be, well, I already said I'm going to be doing some of those client calls today, but every time I finish a client call, I go ahead and document it in there. So it's a pretty handy app for that. Now, I know that's not really data science related. It's not really a data program per se, but still, just thought I'd put it out there in case anybody was interested in exploring that product. It's certainly one of the new products that I've added to my work in the last 2, 3 months, something like that. So, anyways, let me know what you're out there. Let me know what you're working on. What are you doing today to help you get just a little bit better as a data scientist? Let me know. Always interesting to hear what people are up to. I know that Tuesdays and Wednesdays in my YouTube analytics are my slowest days, so it might be a little bit harder to get an audience going today, but that's okay. Um, I'm probably going to switch over to Instagram. I'm going to see what's going on over there. But as always, I will keep on doing this format until the end of the summer. So please take care of yourselves, take care of your families, and I will see you tomorrow.